As the live coverage of the NFL draft unfolded, fans couldn't help but take to social media when Jen Lada made her appearance. Positioned on the red carpet, she was chatting with college prospects and capturing everyone's attention with her impeccable style. It was a night filled with excitement, but Jen's outfit stole the spotlight in a way no one saw coming. Wearing an eye-catching aqua blue jumpsuit adorned with large black buttons, Jen immediately set social media ablaze. Fans flocked to Twitter and other platforms to share their admiration for her bold, stunning look. "She's on fire," one fan wrote on X, while another simply posted, "She looks great." But it wasn't just the viewers who were impressed. NFL Network's Jen Lada couldn't contain her excitement, tweeting, "About time a Jen Lada gets more shine." It was clear, Jen was turning heads, and everyone was here for it. Even her ESPN colleagues took to social media to shout her out, with one sharing their excitement about having Jen on ESPN's College Game Day coverage from the NFL Draft in Green Bay. "This is Jen's easiest commute of the season by far. Just a mere 2-hour drive from Milwaukee," they joked, referencing how close her Wisconsin home was to the event. The praise for Jen's outfit wasn't just about her looks, though. Viewers were just as enchanted by her presence on screen, with one fan commenting, "Who is the ESPN reporter? She is gorgeous." It was clear that Jen was having a moment, and fans couldn't get enough. Of course, amidst the admiration for Jen, there were plenty of other moments at the NFL draft that kept viewers glued to their screens. The college prospects, including quarterback Cam Ward, cornerback and wide receiver Travis Hunter, and defensive end Abdul Carter, were hoping to make a name for themselves as they awaited their moment in the spotlight. Yet while Jen was basking in the limelight for her stunning look, her ESPN colleague Adam Schefter was getting a bit of a roasting for his wardrobe choice. Fans couldn't help but joke that he looked like he'd just stepped out of HBO's Succession, particularly with his mismatched combination of a dress shirt, tie, jacket, and hoodie. The playful criticism flooded in with comments like, "Looks like he ordered one of everything," poking fun at his unusual ensemble. But not all eyes were on the reporters. One standout moment came from Travis Hunter's fiancée, Leanna Lene, who made sure her man was prepped for the big night in a special way. She surprised him with a gorgeous Rolex and bracelet to wear during the draft, making sure he was suited up for the occasion. As if the night wasn't already packed with high-stakes drama, moments like these only added to the excitement of the event. But it wasn't all smooth sailing for everyone. Shedeur Sanders, another top draft prospect, was gearing up for what was predicted to be a tough night ahead. Experts and fans alike were speculating that the evening might bring some tough decisions for him, adding an extra layer of tension as the draft proceeded. The pressure was mounting, and with so many talented players waiting for their big moment, the atmosphere couldn't have been more charged. As the night unfolded, it wasn't just about the players and their draft positions. The event was a showcase of style, drama, and emotion, with every moment contributing to the larger-than-life spectacle. Jen Lada had certainly captured the attention of fans, but she wasn't the only one making waves at the NFL draft. From stylish outfits to surprise gifts and intense predictions, the night was a true roller coaster of emotions for everyone involved. The NFL draft is a spectacle that always draws attention, but this year, it was more than just about the future stars of the game. While the college prospects were making their final push to secure a spot on a professional roster, the media surrounding the event also became its own show. Jen Lada's appearance on the red carpet was the talk of the evening, especially as she seamlessly blended her journalistic professionalism with her striking fashion choice. The aqua blue jumpsuit she wore, with its bold black buttons, was not just a choice of attire. It was a statement. Fans online couldn't help but gush over her outfit, and her presence lit up the broadcast. Jen was more than just a reporter. She was the embodiment of confidence and style. It wasn't just about what she wore, but how she carried herself in an environment often dominated by male counterparts. As social media buzzed, it was clear that Jen was taking center stage, not only in terms of her outfit but also in breaking down barriers in sports journalism. Jen's outfit didn't just steal the limelight on its own, it was a piece of the larger conversation about how women in sports are increasingly shaping the narrative. When Jen Lada tweeted, "About time a Jen Lada gets more shine," it wasn't just a compliment on Jen's appearance, it was an acknowledgement of how far women in sports journalism have come, and how they continue to earn recognition for their expertise, professionalism, professionalism, and personality. Jen's appearance was symbolic of the shift taking place in a traditionally male-dominated space. Whether they were commenting on her fashion or her performance, viewers were engaging with her as an equal, and that was perhaps the most heartening takeaway. Women like Jen are no longer just observers. They are influencers, shaping the conversation and commanding the same attention as the athletes they cover. This sense of equality and representation was especially potent given the energy around the NFL Draft, an event filled with high stakes, youthful aspirations, and a deep connection to America's beloved sport. Amidst the glamour of Jen Lada's viral moment, the NFL Draft night was filled with stories of ambition and dreams being realized. For the college prospects like Cam Ward, Travis Hunter, and Abdul Carter, the night was a culmination of years of hard work, determination, and sacrifice. Yet, despite the pressure of being under the national spotlight, the energy surrounding them was palpable. Cam Ward, for instance, had been generating buzz for months as one of the top quarterbacks in his class, with analysts and fans alike speculating on where he would land. The NFL Draft isn't just about a player's skill set, it's about finding the right fit for a team, which made the predictions surrounding the players even more intense. With each name called, a player's future was changed forever. But while the focus was on the prospects, there was no denying that the people who surrounded them, like Jen Lada, also had their moment to shine. But the draft wasn't just about glitzy moments or viral outfits. It was a night filled with emotion, especially for the families and loved ones who supported these players throughout their careers. Leanna Lenny's surprise gift to Travis Hunter, a Rolex and bracelet, was one of those poignant personal moments that reminded viewers of the humanity behind the competition. For Travis, it wasn't just about the NFL, it was about the people who had been there for him, the ones who believed in him before the cameras were rolling or the scouts were watching. This behind-the-scenes support system played a huge part in the success of these young athletes. Gifts like these weren't just about luxury. They were symbols of love, sacrifice, and shared dreams. They spoke to the emotional weight of the night, where every pick had its own personal significance.